So consciousness, and as I said, probably he means self-consciousness here. So as we can differentiate between awareness or something, self-awareness. So what one of the functions of consciousness is to put a brake on what we are doing. So I'm eating food. I'm eating my lunch, for example. Obviously, at some level, I'm aware of what I'm doing. But if the whole experience becomes the object of my reflection, what am I doing right now? Then this becomes consciousness or self-consciousness. The whole experience itself becomes the object of a higher level experience. And it can lead to various things, but one of the things which it can lead to is to slow down what I'm doing, put a brake on what I'm doing, create a distance between my thoughts and awareness and what I'm doing. And that may lead to something different, or I can go back to what I was doing. But whatever the result, it does put a brake on what I'm doing or slow down what I'm doing, and may lead to my abandonment of me doing what I'm doing, questioning of what I'm doing, etc. Whether I should have lunch. I'm at work. It might lead to drowsiness, and I might feel heavy, so that might affect my work, etc. So I should either not have lunch at all or have something light, etc. So this is the function of consciousness. Creates distance between experience and the self. And it can lead to several things: questioning, slowing down. So if life is a flow, as Iqbal would say, it actually slows down that flow. And that can be good or bad depending on the context. But generally, self-consciousness or consciousness is one of the things which differentiates us from other animals. It's a power, it doesn't have a value in itself, but it can lead to self-awareness. It can lead to questioning. It can lead to imagining something different, etc. It can lead to something good or bad. So in that sense, it is sort of a precondition of any values. So consciousness, now to other level of life and consciousness may be imagined as a deflection from life. Its function is to provide a luminous point to shine light on, in the way I just explained, in order to enlighten the forward rush of life. And forward rush of life is itself a conception of life. And in fact, consciousness can question this very concept of life as well. It is a case of tension, a state of self-concentration by means of which life manages to, not life, obviously is being Hegelian of a sort here, but self. It can be individual self, it can be collective self. But Allama Iqbal with Hegel believes in a cosmic self as well, so which is itself going through experiences. At least in this book, he does believe in that, so that will be included in that as well. So it is a case of tension, a state of self-concentration by means of which life manages to shut out all memories and associations which have no bearing on present action. So, when your experience become the object of your thought, then you can concentrate on something specific. You can bracket other things. You can subtract and add what needs to be the object of your consciousness. So concentration is an important aspect, I think, and its overall name is abstraction, because in abstraction, so consciousness, you focus on, that's just an example what you are doing, the object of your experience. So maybe before that your awareness was implicit, now it has become explicit, but not everything has become explicit. Consciousness self, one of the function of self-consciousness is concentration. So you choose what you want to focus on, concentration and focus, and that involves abstraction. Abstraction means you include, you add and subtract what you want to focus on. And in that sense, it's an artificial thing, because you create a controlled experience in a way in which you bracket everything else and focus on this one thing. And the life and its flow, if there is, includes everything. So by focusing, you are deflecting the flow of life in that way. Okay, I think that much is. We just stop here. We'll just pick up again from there. This is a sort of preamble to the whole thing, I think. So next time we can just start from here again. Here, somewhere here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. صلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين آمين آمين.